Hi there and welcome to another episode of Savvy Chicks TV, where we're here with Brenda Miley, the founder of Let's Go Surfing, which has really inspired me. Let's hear a bit about what Brenda has to say.
Well, I started Let's Go Surfing in 1995 out of the back of a van. And actually I started it because I used to go and compete in surfing competitions and there were only boys in them. So I used to go and pick up all these girls and say, come to the competition. And they'd get there and then they wouldn't want to go in it because they were nervous because the boys were there. So I thought maybe if I start coaching them, then they're going to want to surf a little bit more and I'll have someone to go in the competition with. So that's how the idea started. I was a PE teacher and I have always surfed and competed in surfing. So anyway, I started that in 1995. I've been doing it for nearly 20 years and I think I've got the dream job because that's my office.
And what did you like to do when you were a little girl? What inspired you when you were young, way back?
Look, I caught my first wave on my dad's back when I was 3. So we lived at the beach. I was always in the water. I loved the ocean. I loved swimming. I didn't ride a surfboard as such, but I was always in the water and yeah, I liked doing things in the water.
And did you ever think at that young age that you could actually make a business out of it?
No, never. Even when I started coaching the girls, I didn't think it was a business. There was no great business idea. It was just probably following a path. But when I think about where I am now, everything sort of led up to this point.
So were you doing anything else at that time? Were you working at all or anything? Or were you just...
Yeah, I was a PE teacher.
Oh, so you were actually practicing
yeah,
as a PE
yeah,
teacher
I
and
was
doing this on the side
yeah.
just for your own enjoyment. And how long did it take to transition from being a PE teacher to running the business?
Probably about 2 years because yeah, I was a PE teacher and then I started doing the surf coaching. Then I'd drop a day off of my PE teaching until I got to 1 day PE teaching, you know, and the rest of the days surf coaching. And then my partner at the time, which is my husband now, he ran a ski shop. So we then decided, why don't we do this together? So I did, you know, I was the teacher, he was the marketing and sales, retail sort of guy. So we went in together and we're still married. We're still having fun.
Oh, that's a good one. Can you give us some good relationship advice then for the girls when they're going to...
Well, relationships are a journey. It's not always easy. And when you work and live with your partner, you know, you've got to make it fun and you've got to put some effort in. But, you know, I guess you've got to find the right person in the first place.
And with your business, was there ever times that people thought that you were being ridiculous to think that you were actually going to make a living from having a surf school? Or did you have challenges along the way?
All the time. I mean, when I left teaching, my mum said, why are you leaving teaching? It's such a good job for a girl. You know, you can have babies and have school holidays off. And I said, yeah, well, I want to do something else. So, you know.
And now you have how many kids?
Well, I've only got one.
Just the one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've had a baby, so
yeah.
you can do that. You can have a baby and a business.
Well, yeah, my biggest stress was actually being able to have a baby and run a business at the same time. But it's a challenge, but it's not really. It's pretty easy.